Hi everybody, it's Linda the Bird Crafter, and it's Saturday, and it has been a week of hot weather. And when it's hot, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't know about anybody else, but when it's this hot, it is so hard to get any. I just don't feel like doing anything. And I'm also having a horrible crisis. A crisis of creativity. I'm stuck. I'm just made another stinky face. I'm stuck in a rut. Can't find my watercolor pencils. I think they're in my car somewhere. Could be anywhere. And I haven't felt like doing anything. I've been making my little rounds for my Afghan that I'm working on. I'm going to turn down my TV for a minute. Not that there's really much on TV on a Saturday. I was hoping I could find the Tour de France on TV today, because I don't necessarily care about the bike riding, but I do like the villages that they go through. Very, very pretty. So I've been working on these, which I've been working on forever. But I did finish one thing. I'm going to go out of frame here in a second. Hopefully I won't knock over the camera. Can't reach it up. There we go. I finished my jacket, sorry for my fingers. My jacket with my summer pattern. So this is what it looks like. I know it looks right now just like a big blanket, but it's a cotton, lightweight. Looks like it would be heavy, but it's not really. Jacket that I can wear on cool evenings, because I get a little chilly. I made that, and I can also wear it in the spring or the fall with a short sleeve shirt, or a tank top or something. So I'm very happy I'm done with that. So I have to find a new pattern and maybe make a much lighter one out of the number 10 crochet thread. That's I think that would be fun. It would be a lot of work, and of course, when you're working with the really teeny tiny crochet thread, of course you have to use your teeny tiny itty bitty little crochet hooks. But thankfully I have my wonderful crochet hook with the rubber grippy, so that my hands don't get sore and crampy and all that horrible stuff. But I did today come up with a carnation. I think that turned out pretty good. What do you think? And it's easy peasy. I haven't quite finished it, but I worked it up in no time, and I saw it somewhere. I changed it a little bit. She was using, person I saw it, and like I said, I can't remember if I saw it on YouTube or Instagram or Pinterest. I don't go on Instagram very much, or Pinterest, so might have been on Facebook, YouTube, one of those things. But it works up really quick, and instead of using wire, I did use wire, but I used pipe cleaners, because when you have a puppy dog who is sitting over there, you don't want to have too much wire sitting around, because I don't want him to eat it, because that would be very bad for my baby doll. So I found these at the dollar store a while ago, of course, and I was looking for them the other day, and I couldn't find them anywhere, and I looked and looked. And I was so mad And I was going to go today and get some, and I got sidetracked. So I didn't go to the dollar store. And I was back in my studio, which is a mess. That's why I'm sitting here on the couch, because it's not a mess yet. And I thought, I want to go look, see if I can find my pencils again. I really want to find my watercolor pencils. And I can't find them. I don't know where they are. Sorry. Every time I do a video, I always have to take drinks. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I made this today too. See, it's just a washer, and it says love on it. Now, the only thing is, this is not just written on there. There's a guy, I can't remember what his name is, but he's making these beautiful bracelets. And he uses a stamp, a metal stamper. And you put it on your piece of metal, and then you hit it with a hammer. And it leaves a very nice indentation. And all the stores have these too. I don't have any metal stamps. So what I did was, I just used my little cordless Dremel, and I wrote the word love. And then I took a black Sharpie so that the color, and you could use any color you wanted, and so that it would go down into the groove of the letters. Having trouble with my words today. And in feeling it, I could probably go deeper, so maybe I need to use a different bit. But I just scribbled the black Sharpie all over it, and took a little alcohol on a tissue and wiped it, and it came out, looks nice. And then really all you have to do is to do what he's been doing, is take a piece of thread, this is just a piece of yarn, and put it up through the middle. This isn't. Put it up through the middle, like that, and then put your ends through. Macrame 101. You find your word, and you pull it tight, and then you do the same thing for the other side. I could actually probably don't need this much yarn. Can I make it any longer? Sorry, I'm getting a little punchy even though it's early in the day. Again, okay, washer, put it through, thank you, and then you have it on your washer, pull it through, and kaboom, you have a bracelet. And what I'm gonna do, see, I want it facing out so people can read it, and I'm gonna do, I'll show you a little bit, a knot. I'm going to go over once, I'm going to go over twice, and when you're lacking help other than your dog, okay, hopefully you pull it taut equally. There, that's better. I'm leaving a little bit of extra space. And I'm going to take it, go through twice again. 1, 2, pull. And now I have a cute little love bracelet. I'm gonna just chop my ends. What I might do later on is I'll hit this with a little E600, E6000 glue so it'll stay in place, but I think that's pretty good. And I can swing that around a little bit so it says love. So I've just made a cute little love bracelet. And you can make it say anything you want. Love, hate, I don't know. Love my children. Your boyfriend's name, your husband's name, your girlfriend's name. Any name you want. You know, faith, love, truth, peace, serenity. Wouldn't that be nice? How about no bills? No taxes. That's it. I'm going to make one that says no taxes. That would make me happy. So I'm going to show you real quick what I did with my Fuzzy Wuzzy little pipe cleaner. Bet you never thought you'd be able to use a Fuzzy Wuzzy little pipe cleaner for anything other than Fuzzy Wuzzy twisty animals. I've never done that actually. Fuzzy Wuzzy twist animals. Okay. Slip knot. Just make a knot. Circle around your finger. Push it up through. You have your slip knot. Easy peasy. Now, this yarn that I used for my other one is a little bit stiffer. This is Caron soft. Forget the name of it, but it's real soft. And this one's a little bit stiffer. So I'll be interested to see if it turns out as nice. So I have my this is just a 4mm, which I think is a an H, I think. And you just take your pipe cleaner and see it's on that side, loop it around. So you're just single crocheting down in front, bring it around in the back, grab a loop, pull it around the top, yarn over, pull through your 2 loops. Now, it'd probably be easier. I'm going to try something here. How am I going to do that? Okay. This might work better. Okay. Let me angle you down a little bit more. You're going to take and go behind your pipe cleaner. You're going to pick up a loop, bring it around to the top, yarn over. You got 2 loops on your hook, pull through. Okay, yarn over. Simple single crochet. Okay, just like you would do a single crochet, except you're doing it around the pipe cleaner. And the best thing with this is that you don't really have to worry too much about your tension, because it really doesn't make a difference. Bring it around the front to the back, pick up a loop, loop over, pull through your 2 loops, single crochet, real easy. Okay, and I'm not going to go all the way down. So what I did when I got to the end, and I went to from about here, from about this far to about that far, so I would have some left over. So when I got to the other end. I turned my work. I did 2 chain stitches, and then this is just double crochet. So you go into the first loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll do that again. You're gonna, trying to show you the best angle. You're gonna yarn over, go through your next single crochet, pick up a loop, pull it through. You got 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over through your single crochet, yarn over, pull it up. You got 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So it goes really, really fast, and it's just single crochet, double crochet, and chain stitch is all that makes up this carnation pattern. And I have a book of botanical flowers that I've been using for, or that I'm going to use for practicing my watercolor pencils and paints and stuff, so I can do some different things. That one's a little tight. Whew. Okay. So I've done my double crochets. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to go into my first double crochet here and just slip stitch it through. Slip stitch is really easy. Let me show you. Chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You find your space, which is right here. Right here. You're going to go through that. My hook's through. Grab a loop, bring it to the front side of your work, and just pull through the loop. And that is a slip stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go through the top of that next double crochet, pull your work, pull a loop through. Phew, I can't talk today. Okay. And you slide it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go through the top of your next double crochet, grab a loop, pull it through the loop. 2, 3, oops. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I can do these real fast so I can see how this holds up compared to the last one. But of course I won't have the full effect because I didn't do the whole thing. I didn't do the whole thing, but I didn't think you'd want to sit here and watch me do the whole thing or listen to my rantings and ramblings about absolutely nothing. Okay, so that's my last one. What I'm going to do instead of, actually that's going to, I think that's going to work just as well as the other one. Actually, I could leave this one small and make it a different, whole, completely different kind of flower. What do you think? I don't know, like a purple posy or something, or yeah, I kind of like that. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. I kind of like that. That worked out pretty good. I'm glad I did that, because that gives me a whole different kind of flower. And I figure what I'll do to finish them off on the back here is I'll just take my darning needle, because I left a little bit of a tail, and I'll just stitch it through, and then I'll get maybe some green floral wire from the dollar store, which of course is available at all the Dollar Tree stores, which I love, and maybe some floral tape and some wire, and just stick it in there and make some stems and just kind of make a bouquet out of a couple different colors of yarn. Oh, I'm not crooked, my camera's crooked, that I have just sitting around. I have you know, little leftovers, little scraps here and there, and this might actually be a good way to use up some of my variegated scraps that I have from my makings, because I have, oh my goodness, I have this pretty yellow, these blue variegateds, varying different colors, because nowadays they do carnations and all kinds of colors, and you have flowers of all different colors. I have this really nice yellow. This is more of a greenish yellow. Some purple, some pink. Oh, that would be nice. Now, I don't have enough for a whole carnation, but I do have enough for one of the small flowers. Excellent. I'm very happy, because now all I have to do is somehow find my scissors, which are right here. Another thing that I have found that is so wonderful, and this should be able to be cut with a pair of scissors. Yep. And then I'll be able to shape that up nicely. I'm excited. The library, you can check out Audible books from the library, and I love to read. I love to read diverse subjects: history, fiction, science fiction, etc., etc. So I really don't want to pay Audible $10 a month to be able to borrow books from them when I can get them free from the library. So that's what I've been doing, and so I've been, when it's not 190,000 degrees outside, I've been going and finding a nice serene place where I can sit and enjoy the fresh outside, and I crochet while I listen to a wonderful book, if I'm not enjoying the beautiful scenery and taking a walk and stuff. But I find it helps de-stress me. I like to be de-stressed. I don't like stress. Stress is never a good thing. Stress sucks. That's another thing I could put on a bracelet. Stress sucks. So, anyway, so that's what I've been up to. Made a bracelet, made a flower, made a jacket, working on an Afghan, listening to Audible books. But very happy that it's a beautiful Saturday evening here in the Maryland. So you all have a great week. Haven't gotten any pictures of anybody's work lately. I did see that 6 people did see the last video. If you want to see some more crochet, let me know. It seems, in looking back at the number of views, that crochet is always very very viewed. People like to see that. And you know, if you're new to crochet, one thing you can do is check the local libraries. I haven't checked the Anne Arundel County websites recently. I know a lot of you live in Anne Arundel County still, and I wasn't there. I was there until not too long ago myself. But I know here in Montgomery County, you can. There's every library pretty much has crochet groups at least twice a month, where you can just go and sit. You don't have to be any great talent or anything. And if you have questions, there's always somebody there that can answer any kind of question that you have. They can help you, you know, fix a mistake, or they have great patterns that they can share. I've always had a great time when I've gone and done those. And a lot of the yarn stores also have, or some of the yarn stores have crochet or knit-ins where you can go certain days of the week and sit in the shop, and it's, you know, just a nice get-together, and everybody sits and chit-chats and has some coffee or whatever. And they generally don't provide food or anything, but it's a nice way to get to know your neighbors, get to know people in your community, and look at all the pretty yarn, which, you know, as the old saying goes, I wish I had more space for more yarn. And who can I kick out so I can go get more yarn? But, you know, that's always a nice thing to do. It's hard sometimes when you have younger children. When Puppy Dog was younger, he used to try to eat my yarn, which was always a little nerve-wracking, because he'd pull out half of it while you were chasing him down, and you know, your skein of yarn would be in tatters, and you'd have to take it and roll it up, and it was just a pain in the butt. But he's a good boy now, and he doesn't do that. So, you know, just to get out of the house for a little bit on a rainy evening or rainy Saturday, whatever day your place has crochet hours. There's one in Sandy Spring. I don't know how close anybody is to Sandy Spring. Her name is Lana, and she has crochet times. Her store is called So Original. Very nice lady, very, very good with knitting and crochet. Her daughter, I can't remember her daughter's name, sorry, is very good crocheter, excellent crocheter. And everyone who goes there, they're just wonderful ladies, and everybody that I've met at the libraries have been very nice, and I'm really jealous of the ones that don't have to use a pattern. They make beautiful floral, not like this carnation, but, you know, like lace out of yarn, and it's got a floral pattern to it, and they just make it up, and it just, oh, it's so pretty. So I'm gonna have to, I think to do that you have to kind of let everything go and really just be in that moment. You know, it just, I think when you carry your worries and your stressors and everything when you're doing art, or crocheting or trying to do something new, if you let your stressors in and your concerns and your worries and etc., it really hampers what you can do. So I try to pop them all out, and that's why I like to listen to my books, because it takes me to a whole nother world where my problems don't exist. The person in the book might be having a lot of problems, but they're not my problems. So it gives me a little time to just let everything go, and I don't have to worry about cooking, cleaning, anything. So it's really nice if you can just take even a half an hour to just kind of let everything just go. It feels really good at the end of the day. Even if you know that there's 10,000 things you need to do, you still need that half an hour, 15 minutes even, to just take some time for yourself and kind of let it go. So keep crafting, stay happy, stay healthy. Yes, stay healthy, everybody. Stay hydrated, stay cool in this hot weather, although this evening it's beautiful. And I will see you soon, and hopefully by then I'll have maybe a fancy little bouquet that won't gather dust. So have a great weekend and a great week, everybody. Stay cool, stay creative, stay crafting. This is Linda the Bird Crafter. Give me a like, give me a share. Let me know what you're doing, what you're up to, and if there's anything special you want to see. And I'll see you soon. Bye.